I thought I was babysitting twins until I counted 3 kids in the house. The Caldwell family seemed perfect when I met them at the coffee shop downtown. Catherine Caldwell wore a crisp white blouse and had this warm smile that immediately put me at ease. Her husband David stood beside her, scrolling through his phone while she explained they needed a sitter for their 6-year-old twins, Oliver and Olivia. The pay was exceptional, $40 an hour for weekend evenings, and they lived just 15 minutes from my apartment. I'd been struggling to cover textbooks for my nursing program, so when Catherine slid a business card across the table with their address, I didn't hesitate. They wanted to start this Saturday, which gave me 3 days to prepare. Catherine texted me detailed instructions about bedtime routines, allergies neither twin had any, and emergency contacts. Everything felt professional and organized. She even sent photos of the twins, 2 blonde kids with matching dimples, so I'd recognize them easily. The house was a massive colonial on Evergreen Lane, the kind with a circular driveway and professionally landscaped gardens that probably cost more than my entire year's tuition. Saturday arrived, and I showed up at 6 p.m. sharp, clutching my backpack full of textbooks I planned to study once the kids were asleep. Catherine answered the door in an elegant black dress, pearl earrings catching the porch light. She ushered me inside quickly, heels clicking on the marble floor of the foyer. David was already in the car, she explained. They had reservations across town and were running late. The twins were in the playroom upstairs, second door on the left. She'd left pizza money on the kitchen counter, and her cell number was on the fridge. Before I could ask any questions, she was gone, the front door closing with a soft click that echoed through the enormous entryway. The house smelled like vanilla and expensive cleaning products, the kind of scent that screamed wealth. I found the kitchen easily, a sprawling space with granite countertops and stainless steel appliances that gleamed under recessed lighting. A crisp $50 bill sat next to a note in Catherine's neat handwriting. Pizza place number in drawer. Kids like pepperoni. Back by 10 p.m. I climbed the curved staircase, my sneakers silent on the plush carpet runner. Family photos lined the wall, mostly the twins in various stages of childhood, beach vacations, birthday parties, school pictures with identical smiles. At the landing, I turned left and counted doors. Second one on the left stood slightly ajar, cartoon voices drifting into the hallway. I knocked gently and pushed it open. The playroom was huge, filled with more toys than any kids could possibly need. And there they were, 3 children sitting on the floor around a board game. I froze in the doorway, counting again to make sure I wasn't seeing things. 1, 2, 3 kids, all blonde, all around the same age. 2 girls in matching pink dresses and a boy in a blue polo shirt. They looked up at me with identical faces, same dimples, same blue eyes. My brain stuttered trying to process what I was seeing. "Hi," the boy said casually. "Are you Amy? Mom said you were coming." I managed to nod, my mouth suddenly dry. "I'm Oliver," he continued, pointing to himself, then gestured to the girls. "That's Olivia, and that's Ophelia." Ophelia. Catherine hadn't mentioned a 3rd child. I scanned the room for some explanation. Maybe a neighbor kid had come over to play, but the way they sat together